Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Welcome back to Team Mode, a 2 month plus round delay. Folks, a little bit of an explanation is in due order, but not on this. You'll be keeping note that I do have a new thing that I'm doing. It is called the Profit Report, and go ahead and check that out. Now, quickly, just to kind of sum this up, I'll time myself 10 seconds. Look, for the past 2 years, I've been in my own head. All right, honestly, and I've split myself up into two different people, and it was really hard for me with my mind split in two different directions, and that's really all that's happened, and that's the only reason that I've been as out of it as I have been. Now, recently, I've dealt with that, and we're good. I've exercised those demons, so we are good to go. We're going to continue. Now, I cannot guarantee that we will have the same knowledge that we did before. For instance, tonight we do have a triple threat match with The Miz, Daniel Bryan, and Braun Strowman. And I think The Miz is the Money in the Bank holder. I'm pretty certain. But I don't remember why those three are in a triple threat. It might be a number one contender thing. I don't know. But there is a beef match, triple threat, Extreme Rules. Something's going on, and I'm not quite sure why. It is what it is, and we're just going to start with the tournament. And when we're done with the tournament, we're going to do that triple threat, and then that'll be that. So we'll do this tournament here. It's got some great superstars, and we'll do what we can in terms of scoring and keeping you involved in where they are in the rankings, because pretty soon, not this episode and not the next episode, but the episode after that, right? The episode after that is going to be one in which we talk about the end of season 4 and who is going to be in the title tournament for the best of or greatest of all time title, the GOAT tournament against Edge, and who's going to win the season. And we have a lot of matches to talk about. So I'll do my best. But with that being said, I hope that's enough of an update for you. That plus the profit report. And yeah, I come chat with me on Twitter. You want to know my state of mind? Just look at my Twitter account, okay? That's where we're at. Okay, let's get to it though. We got Shane McMahon, Ric Flair, Xavier Woods, and Darby Allin. Vader, Rhino, Psycho Sid, Devon Dudley. Okay, so McMahon and Flair, here we go. I know nothing about what is happening in this game, or and like I just don't remember. Except I do think I'm gonna make this a little bit quieter. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. Because it might be just a tad bit too loud. And if it's too quiet, hey, I'd rather it be too quiet than too loud. Shane McMahon, Ric Flair. Okay. We'll let this entrance happen. Yeah. Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. He comes out with his big old head. Oh shit, he's the TNT champion. Wow. Shane McMahon is our TNT T-Mode champion, making his way down to the ring. That means he must be profitable in a pretty big way. Let's go ahead and take a look. If I was to look at T-Mode, let's see if I found it. Okay. And I think I updated this, so I think we're okay. Let's talk about Shane McMahon. Let's find him. Shane McMahon, we've got 11 points. He's sitting there close to top 15-ish range. Remember, top 8 male superstars will be getting in to the greatest of all time T-Mode tournament. This is a good spot for Shane McMahon if he can get the job done. He has entered one T-Mode tournament. This is his second entrant, and he has earned 11 points. He's won one of them, and one of them must have been for the T-Mode title of the TNT Championship. So that is exciting. And now we have Ric Flair. And again, folks, look, no matter what Ric Flair has done or did, we are talking about Ric Flair the character. We are talking about Ric Flair, the never openweight Team Mode champion, supposedly. I remember him beating Braun Strowman. That did happen. Ric Flair is our never openweight Team Mode champion. We have champion versus champion in the first round. Whatever happens here is big, because if you beat a Team Mode champion in the first round, you become a #1 contender for their title. So Flair and Shane McMahon, one of these two is likely getting a huge opportunity, likely on the next episode, for a title shot against each other, which is exciting to me. Flair versus Shane McMahon. Okay, we'll get an update on Ric Flair's point total in the earliest amount of time that we can. But let's just do this. We haven't done team mode in a while. I'm kind of excited. I want to see how this goes. What I do want to know is, how's my camera quality? Is this better than what it was before? It looks way clearer, more clear than it was, and that's exciting to me because I figured out how to orient my webcam, which is something I never really did before. I just zoomed in and then cropped out everything else, whereas now we have it actually utilizing its full power. I think it was like all blurry and gross, and now it looks way better. So let me know in the comments if it does look better, because I do think it does, but I'm not sure. Big takedown right out the gate. Shane McMahon going for an early pin. No good. Kind of want to talk about some of the pay-per-view matches that we're having coming up. On the next show, we do have, for the WWE title, Edge versus AJ Styles. And the reason we're doing that on a normal show is because Edge will be involved in a Greatest of All Time Team Mode tournament, so he does get an opportunity. Divas title tournament versus Nikki Bella. She's the defending Team Mode champion in that tournament, so that'll be exciting. We'll probably likely also have Shane versus Flair again for one of their two titles on the Friday night show before the pay-per-view. Now, the release of these, we'll think about what we want to do, but that's just the next show. When we get to the pay-per-view, we've got a lot of crazy matches. I'll go over them. Shane McMahon to the top rope, looking for the elbow, no good. Ric Flair turns him around, and the match continues. At SummerSlam, we are going to be seeing Walter versus Rick Rude, Naito versus Triple H, Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. Titles on the line in all three of those matches. Street Profits versus Hall and Hogan for the titles. I think, unless Hall and Hogan lost their titles, but I think they're still the champs. If they did lose their titles, they would have lost them to FTR. They did, so I think it's going to be FTR versus Street Profits. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then we have the Greatest of All Time Team Mode Tournament with Edge as your champion. And that's all we really have for, I think it's SummerSlam, actually, because that's the end of Season 4 is at SummerSlam. Now, Season 5 is going to run likely all the way through WrestleMania because of WWE 2K22's delay. It just is what it is. Shane McMahon going coast to coast as Ric Flair was up in that Tree of Woe, dropkick to the face from about 30 feet away, going for the pin and a win. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Shane McMahon easily winning this matchup. And Shane McMahon is a #1 contender for the Never Openweight Team Mode Championship. Now, I don't remember the nights that these titles are defended, but I'm pretty sure the Never Openweight title is an NXT title. No, because that's ECW. I would imagine the Never Openweight title is a Friday night title. The TNT title is also one of those. Again, it's going to take me some time to get back into it, but hey, Shane McMahon wins, and we move on. It's as simple as that. Shane McMahon wins, we move on. He will be getting another opportunity against Ric Flair on the next episode for Ric Flair's Never Openweight Team Mode Championship. We got Xavier Woods taking on Darby Allin. Whew. All right. And we will go ahead and look at... First of all, I want to look at Ric Flair. I want to see Ric Flair. So we have Ric Flair. He is indeed in the top 10, which means he's likely going to be in the tournament for Roman Reigns' championship. He just lost his final T-Mode entrance, so he's done for the year, the season, in terms of T-Mode tournaments, but he does still have his title. Will he lose it to Shane McMahon? Will Shane McMahon sneak in to the greatest of all time tournament and kick Ric Flair out? That is going to be an exciting thing to see. And let's go ahead and look up Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods has entered 2 T-Mode tournaments and only 2 match wins to show for it. So Xavier Woods is sitting at 2 points. Now his opponent is Darby Allin, who is making his debut this season. We haven't seen him yet this season, at least in terms of having a match. So here we go. Xavier Woods making his way down to the ring in the real world. Xavier Woods is your king of the ring. And that's just, it just feels good to say. It just feels so good to say that he is your king of the ring. I like it. I like it. I just wish they would do more with it. Again, go watch the Profit Report. I had a really, really good idea that had Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston going up against Apollo Crews and Colonel Mustafa, Commander Mustafa, something. And that would have been great. But I also had a thing where he came out to interfere in Drew McIntyre's big SmackDown re-debut. So I wanted to see that, and I fantasy booked a couple of things for Xavier Woods and Hit Row and Naomi and the Bloodline, a whole bunch of stuff. You can check out that review of SmackDown on this YouTube channel. It'll be up soon, if not already. Likely already up. I want to get that out as quickly as I can. So here we go. We've got Xavier Woods out and about, ready to go for T-Mode, not doing much. Darby Allin doing much less. He hasn't done anything this season. I have a thumbtack on my floor, and it's those clear ones. Scary. Darby Allin. Alright, let's see what he can do here in T-Mode. We haven't really seen him this season, so let's get to it. One of AEW's standout superstars, Darby Allin, currently feuding with MJF in the real world. And I really like this character, man. Just kind of a no-fear, Jeff Hardy-like in his approach to his character, and a little bit of a mix of Jeff Hardy and Sting, and it's just perfect. And he has Sting as a mentor. Darby Allin's stock is doing just fine in AEW. And I think he's going to be a crowd favorite for a very long time, and I'm interested to see if he ever turns heel. What direction will he take it? We'll see. Xavier Woods versus Darby Allin. This should be a pretty athletic match, going for the advantage. I think I have to give it to Darby Allin here. He's a created superstar. Created superstars usually have a little bit more flair for whatever reason, so I would imagine that Darby Allin is going to be in a pretty good spot in this match, and I think Xavier Woods is going to have a tough hill to climb. What really is interesting me here is Shane McMahon. He must be looking at this match with a thirst, a hunger to get to that second round as quickly as he can. He had a very, very, very fast first round matchup with Ric Flair. He beat him. He became #1 contender to the Never Openweight T-Mode Championship, and we will have that on the next episode. But here we are. I mean, we're watching Xavier Woods versus Darby Allin, and Shane McMahon is probably watching it as well, saying, look, I've got this person coming up. I want to make my way into this tournament. I want to be the greatest of all time. I already think I'm the best wrestler in the world. And now I want to prove it by saying that I, Shane McMahon, am the winner of Season 4, Superstar of the Season. And that is what people are fighting for here in T-Mode. Not only are they fighting for these titles, but these titles give them merit. They give them meaning. And if you can collect enough of them, a lot of them, you will run the show. We've seen NWO do that in the early parts of this season. They have lost a few of those titles, and they're starting to slow down. Roman Reigns is ramping up. We're seeing Edge do his thing. We're seeing Chris Jericho get involved. We're seeing a lot of things happening here in T-Mode that are very, very exciting. And I can't wait. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, and the first match didn't mention this. This is an Extreme tournament. Why? Because we're on the Wednesday night brand. And this is the more extreme of the shows. ECW champion Nakamura defending his title here tonight in this tournament. It is a Extreme Rules tournament, so chairs are completely legal, and this could get really, really bad. And I think the advantage even further now goes to Darby Allin, because Darby Allin can take this punishment, and I just don't know if Xavier Woods is suited for it. I don't know if he can take the amount of punishment that Darby Allin can take, and I think this match is going to come down to a battle of wills. Whose will run out first? Battle of attrition here between Xavier Woods and Darby Allin. Who will win the day? Who will go to face Shane McMahon in the second round of this tournament? Like I said, everyone here is trying to get a title. Everyone here is trying to impress. Darby Allin doesn't have a lot of time. He needs to run the gambit. And, well, honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't think Darby Allin even has a shot. I don't even think Xavier Woods has a shot at becoming superstar of the season. But they can build momentum for next season. And that's what this match is really all about. You could have a really good showing against Shane McMahon. And the more matches you win, the more possibilities you have of getting a storyline and the more opportunities of earning points and becoming superstar of the season. It's just how team mode works. And if you are new to the channel and you haven't seen me upload in a while, and this is the first team mode that you're getting to see, basically it starts with 8 people randomly selected in a tournament. It may be for a title, or it may be for a shot at the champion who is already holding the title. And past that, whatever happens, we develop storylines out of that. So, we've created a league, we've created different divisions. The superstars are free to go to whatever division they want, because it's all WWE. It's all 2K. It's all what they decide. I don't book this. I only see what they do, and I book the logical conclusion. So if you're watching this going, well, man, why aren't you booking this? I don't book things. I just see what's happening, and I help it along. I'm a caretaker, a watcher, if you will. And that is my role in all of this. And a nice stunner there. Woods goes down. Darby Allin going to the top, might be looking for a coffin drop. Can he do the coffin drop? I'm not sure. Ooh, big shot, no good. Xavier Woods says, not gonna fly with me. Turns him around. And now Xavier Woods gonna go to the top rope. We saw Xavier Woods at Crown Jewel successfully do a top rope elbow drop to Finn Balor to win the King of the Ring tournament. And this time he can't quite get up the ropes. Darby Allin too quick to his feet. Gets back up. Xavier Woods might have been looking for that boot to the face. Big reversal here. Darby Allin picks him up, snaps suplex, and Xavier Woods gets up. And Darby Allin says, what is this? Boot to the face, down goes Darby. Yo! Going for the pin and the win. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, King Xavier. It's going to be hard not to call him King Xavier. Wins this match, upsets Darby Allin, and look at that, gets a match win, and he is going up against Shane McMahon in the second round. Hey, who told you about a year ago? Don't discount Xavier Woods, okay? Now he's King of the Ring. Who did that? Mandy. I did that. Who gave you Edge versus Roman Reigns? Before WWE gave you Edge versus Roman Reigns. Who did that? Oh, that's right, that was me. I did that. Anyway, here we go. Vader versus Rhino. And this is an Extreme Rules tournament, and these are 2 extreme individuals. So we'll see how this goes. Vader and Rhino. It's Vader time! Might be his Mastodon. Yeah, what is the Mastodon in WCW? Is that what it was? Hey Alexa, what was Vader's name in WCW? Okay. Hey Alexa, in wrestling, who is the Mastodon? No, Alexa. Stop. Alexa, in professional wrestling, who is the mastodon? Of course you don't. Alright, well, Vader making his way to the ring. Let's take a look at Vader's statistics. Vader is making his debut. Good luck to Vader. This is going to be interesting. Now let's take a look at Rhino. Rhino has entered 2 Team Mode tournaments and has only won one match. This is his final opportunity, his final chance to be able to get anything going. And let's see if he can. Vader, ready to go. Bam! The referees in the crowd. Oh, man. So again, folks, Profit Report. I did a full review of SmackDown and Crown Jewel, the Blood Money pay-per-view that WWE did. And next week we will be doing, probably in the middle of the week, a review of Raw, NXT, and AEW shows. So stay tuned for that. It might even be Monday night. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe we do Monday nights? No, because if we do Friday nights, that only covers Rampage. But if we do Fridays to cover NXT, AEW, and SmackDown, and then we use Mondays to cover AEW pay-per-view and Raw. Okay. Yeah, we might be able to do that. We might be two times a week doing Profit Report, so stay tuned for that, because I don't want to talk too long. I talk a lot about a lot, so it's probably best to keep those separate. Big clothesline out the gate from Vader. So just stay tuned. Go to my Twitter. Go to @ProfitGod on Twitter. I'll give you the exact thing. I think I even have it linked in my Twitch chat, so that should be pretty easy for y'all to find. But if you just go look up ProfitGod, or even hashtag T-Mode, you'll quickly find my thing, Profit_God. So it's the same as this channel here, and the Twitch channel, Profit_God. And you can join me when I tweet about random things. I was talking to a guy today about Dune, who I think he was trying to troll me. This guy's a little older, but he had seen the old Dune, knew about all the characters, watched the movie, and had the same kind of flat reaction to it that I did, where it was like, okay. Alright. So it was interesting, because I looked at his profile when he responded. He's like, oh man, I'm excited about this and this and this, and I was like, he's gonna be disappointed. And then I looked at his channel and I was like, he's already seen the movie. So he's lying to me. Oh my god, yo! Shit, I almost fell on my chair. Jesus! Rhino just took a header. Now, big STO, wow! Took a header to the mat. Oh, look at this camera angle. Wow, up close and personal, huh? Extreme Rules, this could get real bad real quick. Chopped into the crowd. And big Vader, look at him. Ooh. Just flexing. Irish whip off the ropes. We got Rhino, brings him up, drops him down. Brings him off the ropes again, might be looking to do the same thing. Going all the way around, giving a big show, a 360-degree angle to anybody who wants to see. Gore! The gore to Vader. Rhino, incensed. Going for the pin in the win. 1, 2... There's a kick out by Vader. Now, like we said, Rhino has not gotten much to show for his time here in T-Mode, which is very, very sad. But you know what? It just is what it is. And Vader, though, I think he could do some good things. I think we've seen him do some good things, but neither of them have done very many good things in T-Mode. So we'll see if they can eclipse their rather disappointing performances here in T-Mode so far. This is a series that's been going for nearly 2 years now. That's what's insane. Almost 2 years. But yeah, if you count like the commercial breaks of the 2 months I took off recently and the 2 months I took off last December, it's I understand, it's not exactly 2 years, but we've been doing it for 2 years, and it's been a really, really fun time of streaming for me and video producing. 1-2 kick out off the choke slam. Vader can't believe it. So we're going to continue it. It's the longest running thing I've ever done. Even if I took breaks in between, it's necessary sometimes. We have superplexed, superplexercised our ghosts, and we're feeling good, so we're in another good state to continue streaming, and that's what we're going to do. Again, you want the full story, you might not ever get it, or maybe you'll get it but not yet, of what exactly I was going through. Really, what I'm hung up most on is it's really nobody's business. But I understand doing what I do. People want answers, right? Like, there's a few of you out there who love my stuff. Like, you ask all the time, hey, when's this coming back? What is this gonna, when are you coming back? Where'd you go? Like, Myra? Sorry. M-Y-R-A, however that's pronounced, I'm gonna say Myra, is constantly saying, hey, where's the stuff? Where's the stuff going? And they're always asking for it. So I know people want it. At least one person wants it, but they have questions. And it's like, well, I can't really tell you because it's really none of your business. But that's a really rude thing to say to somebody who likes my content so much. So I do feel like I owe them an answer. Big gore on the outside. Yikes. And he's going for more weapons here. Oof, these two looking to tear each other apart. Oh my goodness, and sledgehammer! To the chest. They deserve an answer. So I'll probably give them an answer, but right now I'm just trying to think of, yeah, eventually I do want to tell this story. I just don't know if I'm ready to tell it yet. But I will tell it eventually. Rhino has been busted open. Looks like he took a bit of a cut from that headbutt from Vader, maybe the mask. But Rhino's doing his thing, man. Look at him. And he's getting more weapons. I mean, this is a guy who knows how to be extreme. This is a guy who came from ECW originally, when he first made his WWE debut. Like, he's done this before. This might just be right up his alley. This might be exactly what Rhino needs. Turns him around. German suplex in the corner. Yikes. Big boos. This crowd wants to see Rhino succeed. Vader, very quiet season 4. Not doing a whole lot. Doing a whole lot of not much. Not nada for Rhino. Gotta tell you, I'm very, very excited about Hit Row. I gotta get them in team mode immediately. At least Top Doll and Swerve. I think I'll hold off on B-Fab and Adonis, but Top Dollar for sure. Swerve, yeah, he's earned it. Big shot here. Stunning him off the top of that rope there. Brings him back in. A right hand, a big choke slam, but he misses it. Uh-oh. Elbow from Rhino. Knife edge chop. Oh, Vader just eats it. He's eating all of the show. Look at him. Elbows. Another elbow. He's still on his feet. Rhino. A third elbow. And finally, Vader goes down. And picked up here. Vader. Oof, I don't know if that was the right move. Vader picks him up. Has him in a compromising position. Knife edge chop blocked by Rhino. Rhino creates distance. Big clothesline. Down he goes. Going for the pin and the win. 1, 2. Didn't think so. It's a kick out by Vader. Vader again with a key reversal here. What is that? Saito suplex? It's like a side suplex. Kind of want the name of that version of the back suplex. It's just interesting to me. Watch out, ref. Oh, no, this isn't legit powerbomb. The Vader bomb connecting isn't enough. 1, 2, go! Look at the damage that Vader's been hit with here. He has 2 gores. He got hit with a sledgehammer to the chest. His midsection has to be burning up, but he's not giving up. And Rhino Rhino also taking damage, and he's not giving up. This is a big, big battle between two very, very heavy weapons. And I'm not quite sure who's going to win out. Who packs the heavier punch? 1, 2. Is a kick out by Vader. Another big elbow. Vader responds with a shot to the gut. And we might be looking for... Oh, we got him. Oh, my God. And again, he just flips his pancakes onto the top rope, going for the pin and the win. 1, 2. Oh, it's a kick out. Big shot. Vader on the spine. Vader takes a big back body drop. The midsection continually being attacked here by Rhino. Vader responds. I can't tell if that was a clothesline. That was a lariat. A lariat clothesline, yeah, but it looked like he also punched him in the face. The blood is seeping. The cut has been opened up even more than it was already. Poor Rhino. Yikes. Getting picked up. Rhino sweeps the legs. Vader picks up Rhino, has him in a pretty big spot. Big power slam. He's just going to go straight for the pin. 1, 2. It's a kick out. Was that a kick out? Was that a kick out? Or did Vader, not want to finish it? Camel clutch applied. Saw a great Facebook meme today of the chicken wing, the camel clutch, the cobra clutch. And it was all the animals doing it. The gorilla press. It was great. It was an amazing meme. I digress. Vader wanted to submit the Rhino, and he did. Puts him in the camel clutch. After a Vader bomb and a couple of flipping his pancakes onto the ring mat, onto the top rope, and Vader wins this match. But at what cost? That took a lot out of him. I'm certain of it. And we move on. I'm excited I have a desk here now. This is great. This is great. I like this. Now, it's going to take a lot of work to keep maintained, but I think it'll be worth it. Alright, we got Psycho Sid and Devon Dudley. Well, let's take a look. Psycho Sid has entered one Teemo tournament this season. Devon is making his debut. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. Perfect. It's spooky season. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Psycho Sid makes his way down to the ring. He has already been in a Teemo tournament this season. And I don't think he got any points, so he hasn't won a match yet. Will he be able to win a match here tonight? I think his son was Frank. He was on Big Brother. And he was almost unstoppable. But that's really all I know. I don't know much about Psycho Sid, actually. Again, it's that era of wrestling I just wasn't really watching. Before the Attitude Era, this Doink the Clown, Bret Hart, the Hart Foundation, like all these superstars. Bob Backlund, I think, might have been a part of it. There's a lot of superstars that I just wasn't a fan of, and now it's like, okay, well, now that I've seen all the other eras of wrestling, I kind of want to start going back to the early 90s, late 80s, mid 80s. It'd be interesting, I think, to see the early days of Flair, and or the prime days of Flair and Psycho Sid and all these characters who I've seen in video games for years, and I just don't know anything about them. And his opponent, he is one half of Team 3D from Dudleyville, Devon Dudley. I like Devon, man. I'm a big fan. Devon Dudley making his way down to the ring. Of course, in real life, Devon Dudley is a backstage producer for the WWE. Pretty certain of it. I don't think he got released. I think he's still there. Now he's gotten a new lease on life in the WWE as this team mode world is accepting of pretty much anyone and everyone in their primes. It's it's as if they were saved and their peak moment in wrestling. They were saved and they were delivered unto us. And so some of these legends are coming back in peak physical condition to compete against the best and upcoming from today's generation. And it's very, very exciting. So Devon Dudley, let's see what he can do. Now, during his run as Team 3D in WWE was very, very good. When he went over to TNA, I think he did a lot of good stuff there as well. But really, it was Bully Ray that took the mantle. So will Devon be able to overcome that? Always being like number 2 in that tag team. Kane will always be Undertaker's number 2. Devon will always be Bubba Ray's number 2. Psycho Sid, a massive individual. Man reminds me, he's got the physique of Scott Hall, right? Like, just, he's big, he's towering. It's monstrous. I mean, you just notice there's no patterns to Psycho Sid. Like, he's just wearing generic black boots, generic black tights, generic black elbow pads. I mean, he's really got a very generic set here. Not much happening with Psycho Sid because he's just that much of a psycho. He's that scary. Very reminiscent of Michael Myers. Just walks out, does what he needs to do, walks backstage. We don't know much about Psycho Sid. Belly-to-belly suplex takes down Devon Dudley. It's the last match in the first round. We will be getting to the second round shortly. Eventually, one of these men will be going up to take on Nakamura for the ECW World Championship. Devon Dudley, another man who was extreme at one point in his career, worked with ECW and Paul Heyman. Been around the block a couple of times. He knows how to get extreme, especially when you bring out a table. Big shoulder block. Look at that. Wow. Devon Dudley is fired up. Deservedly so. He's got Psycho Sid on the ropes. Big Raphael! Devon Dudley. Yeah. Prime condition. Doing his thing, man. Oh, look at that. Takes him down. Big impact on the back of the neck. Psycho Sid powers out. We're in dangerous territory here. There's a steel plate that connects the ramp, which is also made of steel, and a couple other like plastics. But it's not an easy thing to land on. And look at this. Just as I say it, oh my God! Chokeslam incoming. Oh! The back of Devon's head. The last thing to hit. That's a concussion warning right there on that steel plate. Not good. Devon retreats back into the ring where at least the mat is a mat and it's at least a bit padded. Doesn't discount the absolute devastation that Psycho Sid's about to cause. And he's going for the pin. What is this? Is that Rollins? Seth Rollins. Rollins and Psycho Sid. King of the Drip. Psycho Sid gets back up. Look at this. Devon with the reverse DDT. That's a move he's done a lot. And he is looking to set something up here. Devon Dudley looking to take a win due to the help of Seth Rollins. Now he's going for a more impactful reverse DDT. Tatanka. Tatanka. We got Tatanka. Here it comes. Here it comes. They're fighting. They're fighting. Tatanka. Picks up a shocked Devon. Hits him with a Samoan slam? I don't even know the name. A Samoan drop? Samoan drop. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Wow, what a kick out. Tatanka and Seth Rollins. Interesting. Interesting. Big clothesline here. Devon. Gonna write down some notes. Oof, Psycho Sid, I think, busted open. Devon there with those fists. And this is what we're talking about. When we talk about T-Mode, this is what we're talking about. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Oh! Psycho Sid is just targeting the open wound of Devon. And Devon, you saw when he walked out to the ring, the amount of damage to his forehead of being a wrestler for this long. Devon Dudley has been around a lot, and you can tell by the battle scars on his forehead, and it seems like those battle scars have been opened up. Devon Dudley sweeps the legs, drops Psycho Sid to the ground. Devon, bloodied, going to the top. Big splash, wow! And now he's looking to end it. He's looking to end it with a reverse DDT, perhaps. Yes. Picks him up. Slams him down. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Going for the pin. And the win. 1, 2, and 3. Devon continuing on in this tournament. But we have some issues here with Tatanka and Seth Rollins. Look at that. My goodness. Oof. Vader and Devon in the second round. But my goodness, is that going to be a quick match? It's got to be. I mean, the matches were brutal in the bottom half of this bracket. Devon's got beef with Tatanka. Everything's going nuts here on T-Mode. Let's get to the second round.
If you smell
What the Rock is cooking. Here we go. Shane McMahon, Xavier Woods. And there are no entrances for the second and third rounds of T-Mode tournaments. But we will see the entrance of the champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, I like the lead-in, though. I almost watched it again, the Shane McMahon entrance, because it's just so fun. But here we go. Shane McMahon is our TNT T-Mode champion. I believe that's a title that we introduced this season, and I think he is the first and only ever TNT champion. I think we're going to keep as a legacy championship for Brody Lee, but because they're changing the TBS and TNT championship and TBS championship and everything, it's like, oh, that's really confusing. But Brody Lee will always be the TNT champion in my mind. Big stomps here from Xavier Woods to begin this match. Remember, the first half of this bracket, Xavier Woods did win his match, but not nearly as quickly as Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon should be the fresher of the two here, and it is by quite a bit. Another advantage Shane McMahon has is that resiliency. We just saw it there. He has that perk, meaning it'll be harder to pin him. So Xavier Woods needs to get to work. He is not favored to win this matchup, but he wasn't favored to win the matchup against Darby Allin either. And this is an Extreme Rules tournament. Anything can happen. Xavier Woods going to the top. King Xavier looking for a splash, and he's got it. Shane McMahon, his midsection sends him reeling. Writhing in pain, getting picked up by Xavier Woods. The power of positivity going well for Woods as he hits that super kick. And he takes down Shane, and he's going for a weapon, and this could probably seal the deal. What's he getting? He's got a ladder. Xavier Woods getting creative, and I mean, there's no shock there. Xavier Woods, of course, a partner with the G4 Entertainment Network. It's exciting news for him. Of course, he runs up, up, down, down, and left, right, left, right. Like, he's very, very successful at being creative. Really, I don't think New Day works without Xavier Woods. A lot to be thankful for Xavier Woods. I'm happy he won the King of the Ring tournament because he deserves it. Truly. Kofi Kingston. Getting out of that, using some great wrestling maneuvers, and look at the uppercut from Shane McMahon. Woods avoids. Shot to the gut, off the ropes. Yo! Face first, down goes Shane. The ladder might be coming into play here. And he's put it down. He's put the ladder back down. Now he's getting the ladder again. And he's putting it down. He's putting it in the corner. Okay. Oh, my. Oh! Oh, wow! One! He's got the double chicken wing suplex. He bridged it. And look at this. Turning Shane around, looking for Lost in the Woods. He's got it. Big clothesline takes down Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon back to his feet with a smart kick. He's not going to go away that quietly. Big takedown again. Shane McMahon escapes. And that battle rages to the outside. And look, Shane McMahon was going to do some jabbing there with his fists. One of his favorite moves to end a match on. Big punch combo. Boot to the face. Russian leg sweep. This match is getting more and more brutal. And again, Nakamura is just waiting for the winner of this eventual tournament to see who he has to defend the title against. Back suplex, no good. Woods comes back, a big shot. Yo, picks him up. Northern Lights suplex. Beautifully done by Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods now snaps suplex. Xavier Woods, yo! He's got the Kamehameha! Shot to the chest. Tossing him all around the outside of the ring. Xavier Woods in complete control. And look at this, he is taunting. He's having a good time. And so is this crowd. Everybody loves the New Day. Ooh, right hand. Shane McMahon comes after him. Big shot to the midsection. Shane McMahon, what's this? What is this? Xavier Woods, doesn't matter what it is. Xavier Woods fights out of it. Knife edge chop. Oof. You can hear the slap of the hand contacting the flesh, even through the shirt. Xavier Woods picks up Shane McMahon, flattens him down, and this might be it. No, he's not even done. He's not done. He wants to go up. Oh, but he can't get up. Xavier Woods is exhausted. He hit that amazing move. He couldn't get up. He's decided against it. He's going to go for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out Shane. Too much hesitation. Too much hesitation on the part of Xavier Woods. Ooh, clothesline. Up and over and out. Big shots here. Shane McMahon. What is this? Oh, he's got the triangle choke. Oh my goodness, on the outside. Is he going to sleep Xavier Woods, throw him in the ring and win this match? Xavier Woods had no choice but to tap out. And finally, Xavier Woods is released from the submission attempt, getting picked up and probably thrown into the ring to be dispatched. It's likely night time for Woods. I don't think Woods is getting back up. Look at this. Shane McMahon going to the top. Oh, Xavier Woods starts getting out. Big shot to the gut. Shane McMahon going to go for a pin off of that. Is it enough? 1, 2. Kick out. Big shot, no good. Xavier Woods catches. Xavier Woods back suplex. No, he follows it down. He's got him down in the middle of the ring after the atomic drop, and he's got him in the perfect position. Xavier Woods looking for the elbow. He's got it. That's how he became king of the ring. 1, 2, kick out Shane McMahon. Wow. What a kick out from Shane. Doesn't matter. Xavier Woods has a plan for that. Probably a boot. There it is. Boot to the face. No good. Reversed by Shane. The backbreaker takes him down. Shane back to his feet. Shane trying to hit that punch combo. Can't quite do it. Xavier Woods is too fast. Going for a little bit of like a hammerlock or some sort of hold. Shane McMahon using those fists. Educated fists. Big shot to the gut. Shane McMahon picking up Xavier Woods. He's going for the corner. Yikes, we might be looking... Oh! Taking Xavier Woods and introducing him face first to the turnbuckle. 1, 2. Xavier Woods kicks out. This isn't even the finals of the tournament. We're not even in the finals of the tournament, friends. Oh no, there is no rope breaks. The triangle has been applied, the triangle choke, and Woods has to tap out. Oof. Shane McMahon wins again. I feel like I could do the dance. If he wins the title, I'll do the dance. Shane McMahon busted open, bloodied, but he moves on. That's what it is about a tournament. You want to go fast and furious so that you can get through all of this quickly. Alright, Vader. Devon, here we go. That was a wonderful, wonderful Aiden English thing there. Why did it now? Was that really all of Aiden English's thing? Was that it? I think it was. I think that's really all that they had for him. Was that Aiden English thing. Then it immediately went to the Hart Foundation. Alright, we got Devon and Vader. Vader had a horrifically violent match earlier. Devon was interfered with by Tatanka. Big spear right out the gate to Vader. We know the midsection of Vader is not doing so good because of the gores from Rhino. Now, Rhino and Devon, both ECW people. I think Vader might have actually been in ECW for a time as well. Or maybe I'm thinking of Bam Bam Bigelow. Again, an era of wrestling I just don't know anything about. Especially ECW. I know little to nothing about ECW. Big shot off the top rope here. Someone is going to be in the finals against Shane McMahon. Who will it be? Will it be Vader? Or will it be Devon? The winner of that match will go on to face Shinsuke Nakamura for the championship. And then, in triple threat action, Daniel Bryan, Braun Strowman, The Miz. Who will come out on top? Again, points matter here. Matches, wins matter here in T-mode. And that big triple threat is a big match. And it'll count for a point. And that point might mean something. It very well could be. Got the camel clutch again. That is how he advanced here into the second round. Vader gets flipped onto the ropes. Big shot here from Devon. Devon with the reverse DDT. Again, that's one of his moves. It's one that he utilizes a lot, quite often. Big shot here, Devon. Ooh, nice neck breaker. Gets picked up. Oh, look at that. He's raking the eyes, but it's an extreme match. It doesn't matter. Raking the eyes, big boos from the crowd. They don't like it. They gotta learn to love it. Vader raking the eyes of Devon to get an upper hand in this match. Devon back to his feet, fighting back. Oh! Flipping the pancakes of Vader on two. The outside of the ring there, that corner. corner of the apron. Many say it's the hardest part of the ring. Is it true? Well, ask Vader. He knows. 1-2 no off of that. Devon goes back to work. Turns him around, trying to turn around. No good. Vader fighting back. Might have been looking for that power slam. Gets reversed into a Russian leg sweep, and Vader's going to roll to the outside to the safety of the outside. Devon Dudley to the top rope to the outside. Yo! Takes him down. Falls a little bit short, but I think he impacted the knee of Vader. Both men down right now. Devon took a nasty bump, but he is indeed first to get to his feet. Into the ring. Devon holding his midsection. You know he's hurting. He's going to the top rope again. Vader in the middle of the ring. Not great. Oh, he's got the splash. Again, the midsection of Vader. How much longer can he hold this up? How much longer can he deal with this? 1, 2, 3. Not much longer. Vader done. Devon moves on. Devon Dudley, we have fixed his leaking head, and he defeats Vader after the damage Vader took from Rhino in the first round. Devon Dudley taking out Vader and will advance to the finals here against Shane McMahon. And here we go. Shane McMahon, Devon Dudley, our TNT Team Mode champion, making his way through this tournament. Devon Dudley, an unlikely finalist, but he is here in the finals nonetheless. And for the third time tonight, Shane McMahon makes his way down to the ring. Again, I mean, we're talking about tonight debuts of multiple people here on almost the last show of Team Mode for the season, and we still have superstars trying to make their way, trying to find a way to put up points. Oh, look at that. What a nice move right out the gate. Almost a crossroads. Dudley gets hit with a right hand. Now strung up on that top rope. Shane McMahon has Devon down. He's going to the top rope here. High risk. Is it going to pay off? I don't know. Big elbow. He's got it. Wow. Big elbow from the top rope isn't enough to take him down. 1, 2. It's a kick out. Again. Xavier Woods hit Shane McMahon with one of his top rope elbows. Shane McMahon felt it. He was like, you know what? Yeah, that was a pretty good move. I think I'm going to do that to Devon in this match. Devon Dudley. Seemingly the crowd favorite here tonight. He feels the love. He's shown the love back. But, you know, that's why he's probably not a Team Mode champion. Too much time hanging out with the fans, making sure they're happy and entertained. Meanwhile, Shane McMahon out there busting ass, doing work. Brings him back in, takes him down. One man gonna win this Team Mode tournament, get the bonus points, and move on to face Shinsuke Nakamura for the ECW Team Mode Championship. Look at this. The strength of Dudley. German suplex. Cutting Shane McMahon in half there. Oh, look at this. Picks him up into it. Reverse DDT. He's got it. And Shane McMahon's going to roll. He rolls to the apron. That is smart of Shane McMahon. Devon Dudley saying, all right, okay. Oh, wow, what a kick. He baited him in. And look at this, the jab combo. Big shot to the side. Devon powering through it. Running straight into the turnbuckle. Look at this. Oh, they're battling back and forth. Devon just keeps getting up. He's too strong. The punches from Shane McMahon may be coming in bunches, but they're not being very impactful. Going for the pin is Devon off the pancake. 1, 2, no. Why do I keep calling it that? I feel like that's what it's called. The pancake. The flapjack? I think it's called the flapjack. And that's why I say pancake, because flapjack pancakes. We figured it out. Reverse DDT. Brings him up, slams him down for the second time in this match. This could be it, honestly. Going for the pin to win. 1, 2, 3. Devon wins again. Wow. I mean, after an amazing first round match with Ric Flair, which he did end up winning, and then a match with Xavier Woods, it was only a matter of time before Shane McMahon gave up. Devon has looked good all night long, and only Tatanka has put a wrench in his plans. Devon Dudley will scoop up these points and, most importantly, spoils Shane McMahon from rising up the ranks. But Shane McMahon does have another opportunity to get some more points on the next show. But Devon Dudley takes his spot in the spotlight here tonight, winning the Team Mode tournament. He will now be facing Shinsuke Nakamura. Right now, Extreme Rules all night long tonight. Here we go. Devon Nakamura. ECW Championship. Let's bring out the champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Yes, the following is for the title. We know that. Bring out the title. Ladies and gentlemen, he is your Wednesday night ECW T-Mode champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. An Extreme champion, ladies and gentlemen, Shinsuke Nakamura. He has done many things here in T-Mode, and this season I think he has had a very busy season. Shinsuke Nakamura will, I mean, he's in the top 4 right now. He's got 24 season points. He has not entered a single T-Mode tournament this season, but he has won a T-Mode championship twice. He's won a title twice, so he's a double champion, I think. Pay-per-view wins, he has 2 pay-per-view wins, 4 match wins, and 2 title defenses. This is going to be, he's looking for the trick shot here. He is looking for his 3rd championship win. Let's see if he can get the job done. Devon Dudley, crowd favorite. I wonder if that sustains through this match. A lot of people like Nakamura. Making his debut here tonight, trying to equate himself to the levels of Bully Ray. And then we have Shinsuke Nakamura, King of Strong Style, ECW World T-Mode Champion. Here on the Wednesday night brand, one of our top titles here on Wednesday nights. And again, this might not be out on Wednesday nights, but eventually we'll get back on schedule. Shinsuke Nakamura raising his title up high. Look at this, he is focused, man. Title on the line. Devon has been through hell and back. Tonight, Shinsuke Nakamura, all he has to do is defeat this one individual who has been beaten, bloodied, bruised all night long. Here we go. Devon, Shinsuke. We begin. Nice neck breaker right out the gate by Devon. Devon working quick. This is a key. This is what you need when you're in a T-Mode tournament and you want to deal with the match quickly. This is how it needs to be dealt with. Devon Dudley, Irish whip into the corner, big splash. Look at this. The challenger doing everything he can. Now again, T-Mode tournaments. want to do this quick. You want to do it fast. Especially if you're fighting the incumbent champion. You need to be able to dethrone him. Dethroning the King of Strong Style is not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. Low blow! Low blow. It's an extreme tournament low blow. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Wow. Big boos for Nakamura. And as long as he can low blow people in this extreme division, who is going to stop him? Nakamura. That is a staple of heel Nakamura, is going for the low blow. He's done it here again to defend the title, and just like that, the story is over for the hero of Devon Dudley. Shinsuke Nakamura retains. Wow. I think he's pretty much solidified his spot in the greatest of all time Team Mode tournament. Congratulations to Nakamura. Wow. If I'm remembering correctly, I think one of his title wins was for the ECW title that was vacant and consolidating it, which counted as well. So this is his technically third title defense. So he will be most likely in the Team Mode tournament for the greatest of all time Team Mode championship. Nakamura, okay, well, let's go ahead and fill this information in here. We have Shane McMahon, who has now entered 2 Team Mode tournaments. In fact, I want to bring you in for this. So, 2 Team Mode tournaments for him. No, I can't have that, but I 2 Team Mode tournaments for Shane McMahon. Let's see. He won. He made it all the way to the final. So he won 2 matches. So he's up to 6 here. And then he is now a number 1 contender. So he is up to 13. Interesting. We go to Flair. Flair is his 3rd and final Team Mode. He used all of his opportunities. So we fill that in just like that. So he's out. All right, then we had Xavier Woods, who entered his 3rd Team Mode championship tournament. Sorry, 3rd Team Mode tournament. And Xavier Woods actually got a win, so he is up to 3, but he lost to Shane McMahon. So that is, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? Jesus Christ, everything's so freaking dusty. I need the dust. So Darby Allin, Vader, Rhino, Psycho Sid, Devon. Okay. Oh no, I hope I didn't hit a button over there. That would suck. Darby Allin. Didn't really have a good showing tonight, but he did make his debut, so let's see if he can work on that. Vader. Boom, Vader made his debut. 0, 0, 0. He won 1 match. And then he won... Did he only win 1? He only won 1. Yeah, he only won 1 match. Title defense, 0. Oh, not 9. 0 and 0. Okay, that'd be really bad for the statistics. And then he went up against Rhino to begin the tournament. Rhino used his 3rd Team Mode tournament entrance, so we'll give him his little look there. And then Rhino did not win, so unfortunately for Rhino, he had a very, very disappointing showing, which is sad, but you know, it is what it is. And then we go Devon. Let's do Devon next. Devon entering his 1st. 0, 0, 0. Actually, hold up. Team Mode wins, I think, are 2 points, right? I think so. And then match wins, he won 3. So boom, boom. Had he won the title, that would have been 5. Plus another match win would have been 4. So yeah, I think that's how I did that. 0, 0. Okay, so pretty good debut for Devon Dudley. And then his 1st round opponent was Psycho Sid, who had 2 entrances. and did not win a single match. Okay, so Shinsuke Nakamura now. Shinsuke Nakamura. He has a match win, so he moves up to 5, and he had a title defense, so he moves up to 9. Pay-per-view title win, no. He moves up to 28 points, and he ties with Christian. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at who the new top 8 are, if somebody was kicked out or not. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's sort range. We're gonna sort. We'll sort by Q. Then we'll sort by R. Then we'll sort by A. These are both reversed. So look at this. We got Ruby Riot, Rhino, Cassius Ohno, Big Boss Man, all using all 3 and not really producing much this season so far. Ricochet used all 3 and only got 2 points. Godfather and Shawn Michaels, similar stories there. Rey Mysterio entered all 3, had 6 points. Beth Phoenix entered all 3, had 12. Nia Jax, Brock Lesnar, Triple H. So here we go. We're at the top 8 or so now. With 28 points, Christian, Shinsuke Nakamura, Roman Reigns, Kenny Omega. There's your top 4 right now, and I think those will probably hold pretty steady. I think they've pretty much kind of solidified that they're going to be in, and no one's kicking them out. I'm pretty certain. Then we have Flair, who does have a title defense opportunity tomorrow night. We'll see if he can get that job done, or if Shane McMahon moves maybe up and in to that spot and kicks somebody else out. So we have Ric Flair at number 5, Triple H at number 6, Hogan number 7, and Kevin Nash at number 15. And there's your top 8. Creeping is Brock Lesnar, Batista, Shane McMahon, Okada, John Cena, Walter, Matt Hardy, The Rock, Ultimate Warrior. So they're all around there, but I don't think they're going to make it. Right now, Christian and Shinsuke Nakamura tied for the lead for Superstar of the season. And again, this is all going to come down to if whoever wins that tournament. Like I said, this season is all about that tournament and who is taking out Edge. Well, where is Edge? Edge is down there. He's got 6 points. A big tournament defense for him would be a pay-per-view win, a title defense, and a match win. I don't think it would be enough for him to win Superstar of the Season, but he would maintain the greatest of all time T-Mode tournament title for another year if he were to win in the main event of SummerSlam. So we'll see if he can get that job done. I don't see it happening. I think Edge is not going to be the Superstar of the Season. Who was our reigning? Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan could become Superstar of the Season for Season 4 as well. We do have Money in the Bank for The Miz and Peyton Royce. That's interesting. And then the greatest of all time. So we will see who fills in these slots in a couple of episodes. But we got one more episode, folks. One more episode. And that is coming up next time that you see this game. But let's go ahead and get back to the show, because we got one more match. One more match, folks. Triple Threat Extreme Rules. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Daniel Bryan. We're gonna try to keep Daniel Bryan like as close as we can to how he is. So this is about as close as we can get. Then we have Braun Strowman, who I don't think is a champion either. And then we have The Miz. We're gonna bring out last because I think he's got the Money in the Bank, so we'll give him a little bit of rub, a little bit of main event status. And we'll go resiliency for all 3 of these guys. What was his other payback? Steel move? Move thief. Okay, we'll keep him with that. I'm okay with that, actually. There is no title. This is just Extreme Rules, but let's go ahead and change the arena to New Orleans. That's where we were at. And then I think we're good to go. So let's do that. Sending some love to Sean Spears, the chairman of AEW. Yes, yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Bryan, the American Dragon. Making his way down to the ring. Daniel Bryan was our longest reigning Intercontinental T-Mode champion. Let's take a look at what he's done this season. This season, Daniel Bryan entered one T-Mode tournament and won 2 matches in that T-Mode tournament, but nothing much else for him. Let's take a look at Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman has entered one T-Mode tournament this season, and he has a pay-per-view win and 1 match win in that tournament and a title defense. So he has defended his title at a pay-per-view once, and then he had 1 tournament entrance where he got beat. And I think he got beat by Flair in that tournament, because I don't think he got a win in that tournament, which made him lose the title eventually to Ric Flair. So Braun Strowman had an okay season, not awesome, a little bit on the lower end of things. Let's take a look at The Miz. Miz, right now at the 28th spot, he has 9 points. If he wins this, or if he cashes in, he could do some good things. Miz could do some amazing things. In fact, I think, is he the $1 Million champion? I don't really quite remember. 2 T-Mode tournaments entered. 2 matches won total. One of them was a pay-per-view win. And then one of them was for the title. So he did, and I think I gave the title win the Money in the Bank. So he must have gotten points for Money in the Bank. Braun Strowman making his way out to the ring. Again, Braun Strowman, gone from WWE. Interesting choice by WWE. I think they were just done with his character, right? Like, there's not much you can do with a monster when you book a monster, right? It's really sad, because when you book a monster, you either have to tie the monster down or get rid of the monster. So WWE likes to just get rid of the monster, whereas like AEW has Lance Archer, who he's still a monster, but he has been humbled a bit. Beatable. And I just think WWE didn't really much care about making that a thing. They just got rid of Braun Strowman. The Miz makes his way down to the ring. He is Mr. Money in the Bank. He can cash in anytime, any place, anywhere. The Miz is Mr. Money in the Bank. He's got the Money in the Bank title, guaranteeing a title opportunity at any time he wants against any champion he wants. Winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. Has some history here with Daniel Bryan, of course. Daniel Bryan, when he came in the old NXT, Beta NXT, I guess we'll call it, because now NXT is called NXT 2.0, which isn't really accurate, but Mr. Money in the Bank, indeed. The Miz, Daniel Bryan, and Braun Strowman. Triple threat. Someone is walking home with a win and a big knee out the gate. Wow! Talking some shit to Daniel Bryan. Look at this. Braun Strowman gets caught. Miz doing some work. Miz now going for a Boston Crab. He's going for a quick win. Braun Strowman is just watching. He's like, alright, I'm gonna let this happen. Gets reversed. Miz goes to the outside. Daniel Bryan now battling Braun. Remember the battles of Braun Strowman this season. Elimination Chamber, he was eliminated by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, had a huge match against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, in which I believe he won. That must have been his title defense. And then losing to Ric Flair after Flair beat him in the first round of a T-Mode tournament. And that's really been the existence of Braun Strowman, but he has been a scary monster, the never openweight champion for the latter part of Season 3. Didn't really do much here in Season 4. This would be a good momentum builder for Strowman leading into Season 5. The last season that we will have with 2K19 and 2K20, and we'll be moving on to 2K22. If that game ever comes out, it's likely that they just delay that son of a bitch and call it 2K23. But we'll see. Oh my goodness. One thing about 2K23 that they should do, what you just saw there, was throwing someone out of the ring. That should just happen. Like, just let it happen. No invisible walls. It's 2022, almost. We don't need invisible walls. Daniel Bryan going for a weapon. Miz going for a weapon. Braun Strowman's going to stop one of these two from getting a weapon. Who's it going to be? We've got a ladder. We've got a table. Braun Strowman knocks the table out of the hands of the Miz. Look at this reverse. Ooh. Got a knee to the spine. That upper spine of Strowman, that's going to do some damage for sure. Drop kick to the corner. Another drop kick. Down goes Miz. Oh my, look at this. Yes, yes. Braun Strowman interferes. Elbow to the chest, also combining it. Slamming him down to the mat. Braun Strowman, big shoulder block. Kick to the gut, no good. Oof. I just got 3 emojis from my friend, and he has watched Dune, so he has 3 emojis, and they're all the characters. So, look, my friend does not like long movies, and this movie was a long movie. My friend does not like slow movies, and this was a bit of a slow movie. I'm curious to hear what he has to say. Oh no, we got a DDT here, and the ladder's right there. Oh, I think we avoided that. That could have been catastrophic. Oh my goodness. The triple threat environment here, and the Miz just looks to be on fire. Look at him. Miz now. Off the ropes. Look at him. Off the ropes again. Oh. Oh, what a reversal. Oh. That ladder is dangerously close to being used. And look, Miz is going to roll out and take the ladder with him. Get rid of that horrible, horrible thing. One, two, oh. Big DDT. Daniel Bryan now getting the crowd back involved. He's focused here on Braun Strowman. Sees Miz out of the corner of his eye. Turns around. Goes after him. Irish whip. No good. Look at this. Vintage American Dragon off the ropes. Dips under the clothesline. Comes back. Big clothesline. Takes down the Miz. Daniel Bryan fired up. The American Dragon now doing the yes kicks to Mr. Money in the Bank. Mr. Money in the Bank getting taken down. Daniel Bryan now has to face Braun Strowman. That is the tricky environment of a triple threat match. Always have to be on your guard. You have to be in the right place at the right time. Choose your spots. Daniel Bryan seems to be handling it pretty well at the moment. Turning Braun Strowman around, kicking him in the midsection. Look at this, rolling him up. He's got it. Going for the pin. Isn't enough. 1. A kick out at 1. Miz catches Daniel Bryan. Front face lock. Releases him. Catches a shot to the gut for his troubles. And Daniel Bryan, look at this. Oh my goodness, rolls out the leg. Oh. That is nasty. Look at this. Daniel Bryan is focusing on Braun Strowman. Turning him around. Braun Strowman catches him. Tosses him. And Braun Strowman says, nah. You can take your yes chance and shove him. Do you think maybe that's part of the reason why he got released, is that he was just being problematic on Twitter? Like, making enemies, right? I wonder what happened with Braun Strowman. We got the LaBelle lock here, and Braun Strowman immediately... Look at him. Out of the LaBelle lock, he reverses it into a sidewalk slam. That's insane. Suplex there. Daniel Bryan down. Miz down. Strowman going for the pin. 1, 2, kick out. Daniel Bryan to his feet. Colin elbow tie up here. Miz turns around. Look at this. He catches an elbow from Strowman. All three men battling. Big clothesline by Bryan. Right hand. Miz busted open, bloodied. He's fighting though. Big shot to Strowman in the corner. Miz is on Dancing with the Stars still, right? Has he been eliminated yet? I don't know. Miz turns him around, has him against the turnbuckle. Now it's just throwing him into the post. Oof. Big knee. Daniel Bryan stirring on the outside. Miz gonna go for a quick pin. Is it enough? Is it? I don't know. One. Nah. He's gonna get broken up. Big shot. Daniel Bryan now back in the equation. Miz sneaks out the back, pushes Daniel away, gets distance. He gets hung up on the ropes, and Miz is going out. Daniel Bryan going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Braun Strowman gets beat, and Daniel Bryan victorious. He's been finding ways to win for a long time here in Team Mode. The only person he could not beat, I believe, was actually Kenny Omega. If I was to look back in our history, I think Kenny Omega beat him, unless it was X-Pac. X-Pac or Kenny Omega beat Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental title at the beginning of this season to consolidate the IC titles, which was very sad because he was our longest reigning champion as the Intercontinental Champion. It is what it is. But Daniel Bryan is back in the winner's circle here with a huge win over Mr. Money in the Bank, a huge win over the monster among men, Braun Strowman, and now Daniel Bryan adding a few more points to his total. Now he is not going to be Mr. Money in the Bank, which is very, very sad. But it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this episode of T-Mode. I am very excited to re-debut this and bring it back to the channel and bringing streaming back. Now, I need to know if you've made it all the way, you're one of the loyalists. What do you want to see? Do you want to see more T-Mode? Do you want to see me mess around in Far Cry? What do you want to see me do? Okay? There's some games coming out that I really want to play. One of them is like Battlefield, so maybe we do some Battlefield stuff. One of them is... there's a few movies coming out in December. Halo Infinite is definitely happening. I'd love to play a few, or maybe stream that game somehow. A lot of fun things. Just let me know. Let me know what you want to see, because I want to do stuff. I want to create stuff, and I'm going to create stuff. And if you want to see me create a specific stuff, then you need to detail the stuff you want to see me do. Simple as that. That being said, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all your support, even in the dark times when I was suplexercising my demons. And yeah, we'll get back to it. Thank you for hanging out, and ciao. Enjoy.